Hello friends, in this video series we are going to learn how to create beautiful images using AI models known as Stable Diffusion. The company behind these models is Stability AI. Now we can access these Stable Diffusion models in multiple ways. For example, using the platform APIs, programmatically using Python, etc. And then there are a number of browser-based applications such as Dream Studio. I'll create a separate video on how to use Dream Studio. Currently, it is in its beta version. And these models are also available on Hugging Face. So the Hugging Face, it's another company which develops and also hosts largest number of generative AI models. Okay. Now they don't have a gallery page to show what sort of images we can create, but on their GitHub page, here we have some examples of the images we can create using Stable Diffusion. Okay. So some more examples here. All right. Now, Midjourney, this is a different company. They have their own models, but using Stable Diffusion also, we can create images similar to these. Okay. I mean, you can see all these beautiful images, also referred to as AI art. We can create these images using just some text, or sometimes we might use images as a guide, etc. Right? For example, you'll see all these images, right? Okay. So we are going to learn some 6-7 different things. So the first one is creating the images just based on the text, right? For example, in order to create this image, the author has provided this text known as prompt. Okay, so we will create images just using text. Okay, so that's task number one. And then this is Discord community page. We'll create image variations. For example, let's say we have this image, and here we have created 4 different variations of the image, right? So this time, instead of text, we use this image as an input, and we have created multiple variants of the image. It don't have to be 4, we can create as many as we want. So that's task number 2. And task number 3, we can combine both text and image. So for example, this image is created starting with this image. So let's say here we have our own image, and then we can provide some text, right? Or the prompt, what changes we want to see in the image, and the output is this image. Okay. So three methods. One, we can create images just using text. Second method, we can create variations of the images using just the image. And third one, by combining the images or using some image as a guide and prompt, we can create images, right? And then the fourth one, we can upscale the image. Let's say we have some low resolution image, we can increase the resolution of the image. It's called upscaling. And then another one called Inpainting. For example, let's say we like this image. Now we want to have a car instead of this bus or tram. Well, this is there is a track, so it's probably a tram, right? So we want to keep everything the same, but we just want to replace this bus with or tram with a car. So what do we do is, we'll create another image called mask image, which just contain which is a gray color image, right? So all the pixels we want to keep as it is. We use one color or one color for it, and the pixels we want to have a new thing, we'll use a different color, so that to the model we'll give this image as an input, and then we'll give a mask. So the mask will tell the model which portions of the image we want to keep and which portions of the image we want to change. Then we'll provide a text prompt where we say, for example, hey, I want to have a car, right? So this tram get replaced with the car. So that's called inpainting. Okay. So we will see examples of all these tasks, how to do. We'll see step by step. Let me quickly check if I missed anything. Uh, Create images, upscaling, inpainting, multiprompting. Yeah. So another thing is multiprompting. For example, let's say in this image, uh, we don't want water droplets, for example, let's say, right? So multi-prompting means the text we are giving, we can have it in multiple prompts and we can assign weight to each prompt. We can even assign negative weight, meaning something which we don't want to see in the image, right? For example, here we are saying, okay, let me find a good example. All right. Yeah. Well, so for example, let's say we gave some prompt, a flat circular earth suspended in blue sky, etc., etc., and the model has created this image. But we don't want, let's say, this green color in the image, or we don't want these trees in the image. So we can create a negative prompt to say, I don't want trees. Okay. So in the next iteration, the model will remove the trees. Okay. It will be clear when we see the examples. Okay. So we are going to see the multi-prompting as well. So these are the tasks we are going to cover using the Python API. And we will also look at how to achieve all the same tasks using endpoints as well. Okay. That's all for today. Hope you are excited how we can create all these images. Now, with the API, the stability AI, they still have the basic model. So this is the current model, V2. It's this stable diffusion XL V2. This is giving the best results. But with the API, we can access only the version 1 model. It's not as good as the latest model, but we can still create beautiful images. So all the concepts we are going to learn will still remain the same, except when they make these new models available, we'll update this engine / model so that we can have much better looking images. Okay. All right. That's it for today. Hope you are also excited to create similar images like these. All right. See you in the next video.